History of K2 Mountain. K2 Chinese Kogir Feng, also called Mount Godwin Austen, called locally Dapsang or Chagori. The world's second highest peak, 28,251 feet, 8,611 meters, second only to Mount Everest. K2 is located in the Karakoram range and lies partly in a Chinese-administered enclave of the Kashmir region within the Uyghur Autonomous Region of Xinjiang, China, and partly in the Gilgit-Baltistan portion of Kashmir under the administration of Pakistan. The glacier and snow-covered mountain rises from its base at about 15,000 feet, 4,570 meters, on the Godwin Austen Glacier, a tributary of the Baltoro Glacier. The mountain was discovered in 1856 by Col T. G. Montgomery of the Survey of India, and it was given the symbol K2 because it was the second peak measured in the Karakoram range. The name Mount Godwin Austen is for the peak's first surveyor, Col H. H. Godwin Austen, a 19th-century English geographer. The first attempt to reach the summit was made by an Anglo-Swiss expedition in 1902 that ascended to 18,600 feet, 5,670 meters, on the peak's northeastern crest. Other unsuccessful attempts included an Italian expedition in 1909, led by Luigi Amadeo, Duke d'Abruzzi, via the southeastern ridge, later called the Abruzzi Ridge, that reached approximately 20,000 feet, 6,100 meters. In 1938 an American expedition, led by Charles Houston via the Abruzzi Ridge, reached about 26,000 feet, 7,925 meters. In 1939 another American-led expedition following the same route reached about 27,500 feet, 8,380 meters, and in 1953 another expedition led by Houston reached 25,900 feet, 7,900 meters, on the Abruzzi Ridge. Finally, in 1954, an Italian expedition consisting of 5 scientists, including the geologist Ardito Desio as leader, a doctor, a photographer, and 12 others, including a Pakistani, managed to conquer the Abruzzi Ridge despite the severe weather conditions. The summit was reached at 6 p.m. on July 31, 1954, by Achille Compagnoni and Lino Lastelli. In the course of the ascent, Mario Puccio, one of the guides, died of pneumonia. Because K2 is prone to frequent and severe storms that make the already treacherous climbing conditions on its slopes even more challenging, and humans find functioning at such high elevations difficult, it is one of the world's most difficult mountains to climb. The number of people to have reached the top constitutes only a small fraction compared with how many have successfully climbed Mount Everest. In addition, although there have been fewer deaths on K2 compared with those on Mount Everest, the proportion of those killed to the number of people who have attempted climbing K2 is significantly higher. Someone had once said, "Happiness comes in peaks and valleys." How true and real it is for those who have actually mustered enough determination to climb the high peaks across the world. While recently, a Mexican woman named Viridiana Alvarez Chavez scaled one of the world's tallest peaks, K2, we went ahead and dug out some key facts about this unique mountain range and why it is called the deadliest in the world. Here are they. K2 is located at 28,251 feet above sea level, which makes it the second highest mountain in the world, after Mount Everest at 29,029 feet. The location of K2 is between Baltistan in the Gilgit-Baltistan region of North Pakistan and the Dafdar township in Taxkorgan Tajik of Xinjiang, China. The story of how K2 got its name goes like this. In 1856, a British officer working for the Great Trigonometrical Survey of India reached a small mountain in Kashmir. There, his sight fell on 2 special peaks more than 200 kilometers away in the Karakoram. He named them K1 and K2, the K standing for Karakoram. K2 is also referred to as Mount Godwin Austen in honor of Henry Godwin Austen, an early explorer of The region, although the name was rejected by the Royal Geographical Society, it is used on several maps and places. The climb to reach K2 starts from the Pakistan region. Its base camp is situated at a height of 16,896 feet. Interestingly, K2 is surrounded by 5 of the world's 17 highest mountains. K2 is the sole 8,000 meters peak that has never been reached by anyone from its east face. Or during winter time, being situated towards the north, it is more prone to severe winters. It was George Bell, a climber on the 1953 American expedition, named K2 as the Savage Mountain after its deadly nature, when he almost slipped from the climb. It is said that out of every 4 mountaineers who climb the mountain, 1 person dies. Till date, K2 has never been climbed in winter. The expeditions in 2019 were unsuccessful. In comparison, the death rate of K2 is 25%, whereas Mount Everest is 4% only. Thanks for watching.